Hey, thanks so much for clicking on this video and welcome to the Haves and the Have-Nots review here on YouTube. If you're a fan of Tyler Perry, you've come to the right place. Be sure to click that subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out on any new content on the channel. And also check me out on these social media platforms, and links in the description below will lead you to my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook group, and Facebook page. Once again, thanks for joining in and enjoy the video. All right, have and have not fans. Once again, just another fun kind of video that kind of stemmed from a live stream I did on the channel. A lot of people, oh, what's the next Madea movie going to be? What do you think it should be and whatnot? Honestly, I could care less. I think even Tyler Perry stated in an interview that she could die for all he care. I think he said like that old broad could die for all I care. But as long as the fans want Madea, then he'll still do it. I mean, there's a lot of criticism within the black community of, well, not just Tyler Perry, but any black person that wears a dress and a wig just for laughs in order to make it in the industry is considered a sellout or whatever, in whatever capacity. I'm not really here to say whether or not that's right or wrong. Personally, I would never really do that, so that's just me. But I mean, he did it to get his foot in the door and it worked, obviously. I mean, look at him now. And really that's the same thing for any actor, producer, musical artist. You do what the people want. I mean, as long as the people are paying, then might as well. If I'm not mistaken, both of the Madea Halloween movies did extremely well at the box office. Critics are, well, critics, but the people spoke and the money pretty much showed the results. But instead of talking Madea in this video, we're just going to talk a little about the queen herself. And no, we're not talking about the Ice Queen Veronica, but in the live stream, I briefly talked about, what? It would actually be somewhat interesting for Oprah Winfrey, the queen of OWN, to actually be on the Haves and the Have-Nots. Now, I'm not saying it has to be a major role or anything. I think it will actually be pretty interesting. If anything, I think it will be pretty darn hilarious if, let's say, for example, Candace Young is the first lady. She decides to, well, honestly, I'm thinking it's going to get to the point. It really depends on how that conversation with Charles goes on Tuesday. I wonder if Candace will even have a choice in the matter at this point, or if Charles is just going to make the decision for her. Now, imagine if she is first lady, Charles becomes president, and let's just fast forward a few months. What if, Oprah is on the Haves and the Have-Nots as, well, what else? A talk show host. And Charles and the First Lady are on the show. Can you imagine that? And she asked the question about, oh, okay, well, are you going to write a book or anything about what it was like making the transition from your life before the First Lady? That would be one hell of a book. And I know that would be probably a bestseller, as well as one of the books in Oprah's official book club. I can definitely see that happening. But yeah, I think if Oprah Winfrey was on the Haves and the Have-Nots, I think her being on a talk show would be perfect. I mean, heck, you could be even Oprah's masterclass, pretty much Candace on there. And I think that would be hilarious. I mean, can you imagine Catherine or Veronica walking through their homes and then on the TV, they see the whore or number 9 or little girl on the television screen as first lady? If I'm not mistaken, Hannah is the only one who suspects the connection between Candace and Charles. I could be wrong about this, but I do believe they're the only ones that knew. Oscar knew, but he's dead. Landon knows, but he's working with Charles, so there's that. But I think it would be hilarious if Candace does become first lady, not because Candace Young goes from hooker to first lady, but I just want to get everyone's reaction to that. I think it will be priceless. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If Oprah Winfrey herself were to play a role in the Haves and the Have-Nots, what kind of role do you think she should play?